guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video we're going to talk about marital issues in marriage, okay, and how to deal with that issues, because nowadays these are very common in every relationship because everything has become very much modern, where we don't hide our feelings. So that's why relationships have become a bit tricky nowadays. And in this video I will tell you how to see how will be your married life from astrology, and also how you can tackle with these situations depending upon your birth chart, as well as on the spiritual level how to deal with these things. Okay, so let's start, but before it, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and follow me on Instagram. So first thing, if you want to know how your married life is gonna be, you need to see how your Saturn Lord is placed in your birth chart, and also you need to see how your 7th house in your birth chart. So the condition and dignity of your 7th house will actually decide how your married life is gonna be. For example, if your 7th house is afflicted in your birth chart, it's aspected by Mars or Saturn or Rahu, Ketu or Sun, then we can say that there can be issues in your married life. Okay, and also you need to see the placement of your 7th Lord. That will actually tell you what's gonna happen. I will give you a short example. Suppose that if a person has a house and he's very strong, the person is quite strong, but still some bad people have an eye on his house that are trying to actually hurt him or trying to actually harm him. But the lord of that house, the owner of the house, is very strong and he will be able to tackle all the situations very smoothly. So same way, if your 7th Lord is strong, well placed, aspected by Jupiter, but Mars, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu are aspecting your 7th house, then the Lord will actually save its house. Because the Lord is powerful, so the aspect will not be able to harm actually. The only thing that Lord needs to do is kind of be more careful. But if Lord is also weak, placed at 6th, 8th or 12th or in enemy house with enemies, then surely the Lord is not going to do anything. For example, the owner of the house is sick or in jail or is in big trouble. So now other people that are having eye on his house will obviously harm his family. It will be quite easier for them to do that. Now not only your 7th house, but other houses are also important. Your 2nd house is important, your 11th house is important, as well as 5th house, Venus and Jupiter are also equally important. If Venus is not well placed, it shows that you can have broken heart before getting married, or you won't be able to get that love from your partner, or there can be lack of love between you both. But we need to see Navamsha chart as well. For example, Venus is not well placed in your birth chart, but it is well placed in your Navamsha chart. So we can say that you will have good marriage, and later in life your partner will start to love you. And we need to see how your 2nd house is there, because 2nd house is actually house of the family. We're going to have a new family, and all in all, the guy and the girl both need to see 2nd house of Navamsha chart only, because it will actually tell you how the marriage is gonna be, because the new member is coming in your family. You are making a new family with that person, and how will be that family, how will be the relationships with in-laws. Then you need to see 11th house, because 11th house is the fulfillment of desire. Do you have the desire to get married? If like it sometimes happens like the guy doesn't have the desire or the girl doesn't have the desire to get married, but because of the family pressure or something else, they get married and they're not able to live because they don't have that kind of desire. So 11th house is also very important. And other thing that makes 11th house as important house is that when we actually get married, we have some desires in our heart. We think that and we assume that our partner will fulfill that desire. So that's why it's very important to see 11th house as well, because if your desires are not fulfilled in marriage, then you will not be able to happy, or if you do not get the life partner as you have actually desired, then also it becomes a problem. So we need to see 2nd, 7th and 11th houses very properly, both in birth as well as Navamsha chart. But Navamsha chart is important, more important, and very very important. If your 7th lord, 7th house, 2nd lord, 11th lord are well placed in your birth chart, but they are not well placed in your Navamsha chart, then it will not give any result, or it will give the result, but later in life you will lose that thing. So that's why it's very important to see Navamsha chart. If Ketu Rahu are present in for 7 axis in Navamsha birth chart, then it creates problem in marriage. So yeah, that's obviously true, because Rahu and Ketu are, they are very karmic planets, or we can say karmic grahas. They actually bind us by our past life karma. For example, your life partner is of angry nature or is not very understanding, then if you really try to adjust yourself that way, or try to make a balance between you and your spouse, then that marriage will work on. So it depends upon you what you're gonna do. Some people come to me and they ask me that they're not getting married, when they will get married. So then I ask to them the reason. They tell that, or actually don't like the person who comes to me, or I'm not able to find the right person for me till now, that's why I'm single. So that's why it very much depends upon our own mental states as well. We're gonna tackle that situation. And now, what kind of remedy, astrological remedy, that you should do for getting married earlier, or for having a smooth married life. And I also tried this remedy in my own personal life. So you need to always, for females, I always suggest praying Lord Jupiter or praying Lord Shiva. I firmly believe in Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva. If you pray God with true heart, then you don't need any kind of remedy, and trust me, this remedy works very awesome. Why you are facing the troubles in your life? You're facing troubles in your life because of your past life karma. So I will actually discuss this thing in another video. I need to end this video now, it's gonna be very long. So sorry for ending this video right here. I will continue in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.